Hello, I'm Kirsty Lang. You're listening to The Strand. But first, a play which examines the plight of the gay community in Iraq. The United Nations believes that in the past few years, hundreds of gay Iraqi men have been murdered.
Elegy is a devised solo piece that Transport made last year. It was rehearsed in a fish and chip shop in the creative quarter of Folkestone with actor Jamie Bradley. It premiered at the Quarter House in Folkestone as part of the Folkestone Triennial Fringe, and then went on to play the Edinburgh Festival Fringe at a gallery space called the White Space. In Edinburgh it was critically acclaimed, it was nominated for a Fringe First and also shortlisted for the Amnesty International Freedom of Expression Award.
He walks past the main square. There's a crowd and a great deal of commotion. He approaches. Masked men in black stand on a small platform.
Basic sound running all the way through the play. Sound is like the subconscious of our character that follows him and takes him and moves him from place to place within the play.
There's a man seated on a chair, his hands tied behind his back, his head covered with a plastic bag.
I have to say it was really incredibly moving to see one man sort of peel back his memories, and Jamie Bradley, the original performer, did an absolutely stunning job, and it's great that we can give another young actor the chance to actually, play that, and I'm really looking forward to seeing Sam do that.
Hello, my name is Sam Phillips, and I'm taking it from Jamie Bradley on Elegy. What attracted me to the play was the script. Doug had written this amazing script, which was incredibly specific and vivid. I was obviously very shocked and horrified, as you would be when you're unaware of what goes on. And you get taken into this very foreign world where it can be very uncomfortable. And for me, the challenge of that was very exciting.
This autumn, Elegy will play Theatre 503 in London, a theatre that The Guardian describes as arguably the most important theatre in Britain today. This revival gives us a chance to expand the piece. Some of the political situations have also changed. Your support of this project will not only help us fund some of the creative costs of the piece.
The reason why we're asking for an extra sum of money is really to get a professional marketing company.
A professional press and marketing team will enable us to attract as large an audience as possible, but more importantly, a team that will work on getting as much coverage and discussion of the themes and stories within the piece.
I asked the director, Doug Wrenchell, what had inspired it.
I came across this web article by a very young photojournalist called Bradley Secker, who'd been in Damascus and had interviewed gay Iraqi refugees. And it sort of opened up a whole situation that I knew nothing about, which is, since the invasion, it is now more difficult to be gay than it was under Saddam Hussein. And he interviewed about 10 or 11 men, and what transpires is the situation there is so difficult where after the invasion there was a vacuum of power and the militia groups have come in, and there is, to establish some kind of popularity under sort of guise of religious extremism, there is a huge persecution of certain communities within Iraq, and particularly gay men.